Stay upstairs while we're open for business.
Okay. Hi there.
Yes?
Hey, lay off the customers. Sorry if he was rude, Doctor.
I don't mind.
Come on, you're getting in the way. Go on upstairs. Try not to bother. Come on, you're getting in the way.
I'm sorry. It was an accident, I swear.
Thanks. I'll see you later.
Come back again. That's it for today. Oh, that customer just now? She's the head doctor over at that clinic down the street. Rumor has it she gives pretty crappy examinations and sells some weird homemade medicines on top of that. At least, that's what I've heard. I haven't been there myself. They should really just leave her alone. It's not like she's getting in the way of their lives.
Hey, are we there yet?
Well, I gotta get home and start making dinner.
What the? What is this place? Is this some kind of abandoned house?
Hey, are you... I was wondering why I heard meowing. What did you bring it here for?
It doesn't have a home.
Nowhere, huh? Look, this place is a restaurant. Animals are a no-go. Though, I guess you might stay on good behavior if you've got a pet to take care of. Fine, but keep it quiet when we're open for business. And don't let it roam downstairs, or I'll toss it out. Oh, and I'm not going to take care of it. That's all on you.
Was that the ruler of this place? He seemed pretty understanding for someone who keeps you cramped up in this dump. Then again, I suppose to normal people I just sound like a meowing cat.
Seriously, had to keep calling out in that cute little voice. Make sure you wash that dish. By the way, have you decided on a name? Morgana? Huh. I was hoping I'd get to name it.
I like Steve.
Looks like the chief likes me better than you. And to be honest, this place is heaven compared to Kamoshida's cells. Remember how you guys asked me before about what I am? To be honest, I don't remember anything about my birth. I think the metaverse's distortions made me lose both my memories and my true form.
Is that form a cat?
I already told you, I'm an honest-to-God human. If I were originally just a cat, how could I talk? It doesn't make any sense. There's no doubt that the distortions were what caused me to lose my real self. I'm sure that once they're purged, I'll finally be able to get that self back. And I have a pretty good idea on how to do it, too. That's why I was in the castle in the first place. Come to think of it, I didn't get hungry over in that world. Let me make myself clear. Your taking care of me won't be for nothing. It'll be give and take. Due to my knowledgeable and dexterous nature, I have a lot of intel on infiltration tools.
Really?
Whoa. I can't tell you more unless we settle on a deal. In exchange for you keeping me here, I'll teach you about these tools. How does that sound?
Alright, let's do this.
I like that answer. Then it's a deal.
Skillful infiltrations and escapes to all manner of places. There's even the possibility that you used special tools and had someone who manufactured them. Answer me.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. Its shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the magician persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Yeah, now we can craft infiltration tools. These are important.
All right.
I'll lecture you about the infiltration tools over time. By the way, the power you used in the palace was seriously amazing. The stronger that power gets, the more reliable it'll be as a trump card. Alright, I'm gonna stick with you wherever you go from today on. Personas are the strength born from one's heart. Depending on what kind of life experience you gain, I bet it'll affect that power as well. And if you become acquainted with capable people, you might learn various useful skills too. This is all part of our deal. Got it? I expect great things from you. Don't let me down, okay?
Also, I'll accompany you when you go out. Don't worry, it's free of charge. Getting around in cat form sounds pretty inconvenient, though. Well, it is what it is. I'll just have to deal with being carried in that bag of yours. Lazy cat. Thanks for everything today. You saved me, and I didn't even thank you properly. Don't worry about it. I can't. But anyway, I wanted to let you know at least. See you tomorrow.
You guys send messages to each other with that thing, right? I want in too. So, I'm gonna have to ask you to type for me. Wow!
And we received DLC, which contains a lot of stuff. And I do mean a lot of stuff. It's okay, don't worry, it'll stop eventually. In fact, I think we're getting close. Oh, whoa, 100 grand. No, I do not have just plain Persona 5 data. Alright, but yeah, we got an awful lot of stuff. Don't worry, it's not like it's gonna be game-breaking. Although the money I wasn't expecting. That's okay, though, it'll help. I'm all for teaching you how to make infiltration tools, but you really need to clean your room first. Darn tootin'.
Oh!
This desk looks like it could be pretty useful, but you can just clean it. What? I thought you were gonna teach me something. Oh, fine. Screw you, Morgana.
Let's turn in for the night.
Oh, I guess we just gotta go to bed. Okay.
Well then.
Tomorrow's gonna be a busy day. Keep it together. Alright. I feel a strange weight pressing down on my body. Is this the stress of Kamoshida's threat weighing on me? I don't know what's up with this, but okay.
Oh!
May be crowded, but looks like you can grab a seat if you're lucky. While we're riding the train, we've got some downtime. I wonder if we could put it to good use. Yeah, if only we had something to read. What's wrong? You don't look so good. I haven't been feeling well lately. My head's all foggy and I have no energy. I've tried every drug at the pharmacy, but nothing works. Do I have some new virus?
Well, that's not good.
Is this the onset of a psychotic breakdown? What should I do? Am I gonna die? Calm down, calm down. Let's go to the clinic. Come on. What about school? I'm sure the doctor can prescribe something that'll fix you right up.
I see.
Doctors have the best medicine, huh? Hey, wasn't that one customer bad at LeBlanc? A doctor? Why? Do you have a cold?
No!
No! I just thought it might be nice to have some strong medicine to use in the palace.
Morning.
Yo, Morden Bean! Let's head to school together. I mean, it's right there, but whatever. Yeah, we're like 10 feet from the entrance. Hey, we're meeting up at the hideout after school, right? Don't text now, we're in class. Whoa, you mean you're actually listening to all this crap? Yeah, but none of it is really sticking today. I know, right? Anyways, hideout, after school. Where exactly is this hideout? The school roof. Wait, we can still go up there? Yeah, I'll let you in. Well, I'll be waiting. Just come on. Wait, is he up there right now? Gotcha. I'm gonna fine you if you're late. Okay.
Hey, are you listening?
Pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? Gosh, I don't even know if that's the voice I gave him last time. It doesn't matter. I feel a murderous intent. Oh, shit. Oh, that looked like it hurt. He hit him right in the forehead. You know, that guy's got pretty good aim.
Pay attention.
That's what you get for daydreaming. Kids these days, they got no respect. No respect, I say. Good grief. Looks like you need more proficiency to completely dodge that. That's going into social stats, which I'll get into soon.
Looks like we're all here. Okay, let's get going.
Hold on, it's still too early for us to head to the palace.
But why? Don't we just gotta steal that treasure thing?
Don't underestimate the dangers of that place. We need to prepare.
Ain't that persona shit we got enough to deal with it?
That's exactly what I mean when I say don't underestimate it. You'll die if you mess up in there. So again, we need to prepare before we head in.
But how exactly are we supposed to do that?
I'm glad you asked, Lady Ann. First, we'll need to find better equipment for all of you.
You talking about weapons? Oh, I know a kick-ass place.
In that case, you can handle that side of things. The only other thing would be stocking up on medicine. Fatigue is unavoidable in a palace.
And where can we get medicine?
Don't worry, I know just the place. I hope you look forward to it, Lady Ann. Now then, he and I have some business in Yongen, so let's head off for today.
What business?
Just come with me. I won't be able to get close enough by myself. Can I talk?
Hey, remember that customer you met at LeBlanc yesterday? The doctor who prescribes medication after a quick examination? She was sitting at the booth, rather. That's just a rumor.
Actually,
I just realized something. If she's the kind of doctor who gets sketchy rumors like that, maybe she'll help us out. She's somewhere in the neighborhood, right? Take me to her. Goodness. Hi. Your voice is so quiet, Sonny. You're mumbling. Are all the kids like that these days? I can hear you, but just keep that in mind. So what was that about kindergarten? Hi. I've heard of her. You should steer clear of private physicians. Larger hospitals are much better because they've got so many more talented doctors. The doctor I go to works at a major hospital. He's very good, or at least he feels reliable. Well, that's nice. Hi.
hey,
But I wanted to buy a clock. I wanted to buy the clock. Alright, well, enough of this. Let's go and talk to the doctor.
this is the clinic that the chief mentioned. Now, How can we get them to give us some medicine? How do you expect normal people to understand what a palace is? This is the...
Okay, we'll make something up.
Well, I guess that's the only choice we have. We'll just have to go for it. All right, let's step inside.
Hey, a bathroom! What? Oh. Are those horseshoes? On that, I'm assuming that's an eye chart. Watch out for hidden/light insomnia. I wonder if having strange dreams is one of the symptoms. That's humorous. Anyway.
Well,
Is this your first visit? I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. At LeBlanc. Well, whatever. So, what are you here for today? I've been having nightmares. Fine.
please head to the exam room.
You're full of shit. That picture is
In
disturbing.
a case like yours, it's usually just due to stress. I'm gonna prescribe you some pain relievers, okay? Actually, I still need to restock those. So let's go with sleeping pills instead. Sleep is the best medicine anyway. Which type of pill do you want? A sweet-tasting one or a bitter one?
I don't really care. You swallow it.
How about a stinky one then? Just kidding, there's no such pill. Alright, why don't we stop beating around the bush? You're not sick at all, are you? I'm not as dumb as I look, you know. I'm guessing you're here because you heard the rumors about me,
Are the rumors true?
Who's to say? But as a result, all I get are patients with ulterior motives now. I guess high school kids have it tough nowadays too, huh? Well, fine. I'll prescribe you some medication. But only medication that will help you recover your health. I guess it's fine. You seem pretty earnest, and you don't look like you'll be any trouble. This is my private practice. All the medicine I dispense is original. I have a license to make my own formulas. You've likely seen them being sold at various hospitals. It's your responsibility to take care of yourself. So, if that's okay with you, stop by anytime.
Okay, I'm tempted to say she's a bad doctor, but yeah, that'll really help.
Great. It's nice that you're so quick on the uptake. Saves me the hassle. You're a pretty weird kid, you know? I wonder what you're going to use the medicine for. Well, as long as you don't cause me any trouble, it's not my problem.
This is all I've got right now.
Okay, which one?
Alright, and so yeah, we could buy medication. Although you'll notice, even though it's hard to tell because I have 100,000 yen right now. It's actually pretty expensive. just saying. But it is pretty good stuff. We're actually probably not going to buy any of this right now. The only one I would recommend would probably be Revivadrin. Love that name. I also like No Harm. As far as the name goes. But we're not going to buy anything right now.
Take care.
Then good luck with that. What's the reason for your visit? Do you have a cold, stomachache, athlete's foot, whatever it is, you'll need to take a number. Enough of this! You're the only one who could have developed that type of medicine. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't play dumb with me. Rumor has it, it's a drug so potent it can give a person unlimited power. Okay, buddy. Really? That's news to me. Developing experimental drugs, medicine, and herbal remedies violates all health regulations. Does it now? Are you attempting to create a super stimulant? A drug like that will only become a social issue. You're really persistent, you know that? I'm just a quack. The police may not be taking action, but I imagine the media will soon pick up on it. You intend to ruin my reputation again, huh? You're a disgrace to the medical community. What's with that look? That was your mistake, was it not? I won't be responsible for your criminal actions. Dispose of that medicine immediately and resign. The name Tai Takami will never... Hey, is somebody there? Alright then.
Man.
Jeez, they almost caught us. Sounds like they were talking about something dangerous. Could that woman be hiding some extra strong medicine? I don't know. Seems sketchy.
No.
Maybe, but it could come in handy at the palace. Let's get that woman to cooperate with us. Alright, let's come back when that man isn't here. We shouldn't involve people who have nothing to do with this. Keep the Phantom Thieves a secret, okay?
Okay.
Anyway, great work. That went really well. We didn't buy anything. So, you know that store I mentioned with the model guns? It's in Shibuya. I can go with you if you want. Can't you do it alone? Alright, you just transferred here, huh? Let's go together, dude. I'll show you around. You at least know how to get to Shibuya Station, right? I can't make it. Can I trust you guys to check the place out for me? You can't come? Not tomorrow. I made plans to go see Shio in the hospital. Ah, gotcha. Don't worry, we got this. I'll see ya in Shibuya. I'll be in front of the station.
We might be able to get our hands on some decent stuff if this store really has model guns. Well, we can leave that for tomorrow. Let's go home. Okay.
It's going smoothly so far. Once we're prepared, let's take on that palace. That's where the real fun starts. Got it? It's only been like 4 hours since the start of the game.
Okay.
Curing weapons, we should clean up this room. Really? We can't just clean it now?
Let's turn in for the night.
Alright. Alright. Stupid cat.
Okay.
I guess we're just going to sleep again. Seems like all I do is go to school, go to sleep. Go to school, go to sleep.
What's up?
But it's Sunday. We don't have school today. The shop's on Central Street, so we got to go through the crossing to get there. Okay. The crossing? Ooh, let's go underground. Oh, sounds like you already know your way around Shibuya. But the place we're looking for is right at the entrance to Central Street, so it'll be faster if we can just use the surface. Let's go. Let's get going. Okay. Here we are back in Station Square before chaos destroys it. Lottery. I want to play the lottery. What? It's right. Jerks.
Everyone, wake up! This country is twisted. While Japanese society may appear to be thriving, many young people have not been as blessed as their elders. They have no jobs, no savings, no financial security whatsoever. These young people should be tackling their futures head on, but instead, they're too busy merely trying to survive.
People give speeches all the time. Plus, politics are pretty boring anyways.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I despise politics. Are those selfie sticks? Oh my gosh, they totally are. Also, I just noticed there's a Buchiko statue. But I want to look at the statue. No. I'm trying to remember the name of the dog from Persona 3, but I can't.
Follow me. The shop can be pretty confusing to find sometimes.
It's literally just around the corner. I'm coming, I'm coming.
Hey! Yeah.
This is it. Pretty legit, huh? I guess. Oh, are you into this sort of military stuff? Anyway, let's check out what's inside.
Oh yeah, before we head in, you know anything about guns and shit? Nah, I guess we can just ask the guy behind the counter if we can't figure out what we want. Come on, let's do this.
I know a fair bit, but that's because of reasons. Also, there's totally a grenade launcher right here. You know what you want yet?
You looking for recommendations? I don't know, just buy whatever looks interesting to you.
Ugh, some customer service.
Fine, what do you want? An automatic? A revolver?
Automatic? Dude, why are you talking about cars now?
Listen, this here's an enthusiast shop. My regulars will be mad if I let a casual like you hang around.
I'm not a freaking casual. I bought shit from here like last week.
Can't remember you.
You bastard.
And you, looking for something?
Something that looks real.
Oh, you guys planning a nice big bank robbery or something?
What? That ain't it. We just like how they look is all.
Anyways, you should have said before you two are enthusiasts. I'm always up for helping fresh faces. Some precautions first, though. Don't go around pointing them at other people. Keep them in a bag or something if you're outside. Oh, and don't let the fuzz catch wind of you having them. I don't need them coming around here.
Well, be careful.
You damn well better be. Now, if you look close, you'll be able to tell these are models. Real guns feel different. Maybe someday I'll show you the real good stuff, though. If you got the guts for it, of course. But for now, you get the beginner selection. Just sit tight. I'll bring him out.
We did it, dude. We totally gotta go for some fancy shit, right? Ooh, I want him to shine. Oh, and here's the cash for mine. Pick me out something good.
Alright, so you can purchase model guns, ranged weapons, melee weapons, protectors, and accessories. Melee weapons, blah blah blah, of your normal attacks, which may be useful for defeating enemies that you don't want to use skills on. Ranged weapons increase the power of your gun attacks. They deal more damage than melee weapons, so they may be more useful against tough enemies, blah blah blah. Protectors decrease the amount of damage you take, vital to lasting longer in battle, and accessories do various things. Okay. So, something quick to make mention. Melee weapons do not affect the strength of your skills you use in battle, your persona physical skills, like lunge, for instance, that Ryuji has. His weapon has absolutely no bearing on it. As a result, this means you're probably not gonna really care that much what your melee weapons are. Rather than go for something that's just sheer powerful, you should look down where it says effect or things like that, and go for something that adds something additional. Such as this one, the Iron Pipe for Ryuji, is weaker than the Hell Slugger, but it adds 1 to strength, and so that's actually a pretty good melee weapon for him for right now. I'd say that's better than the just straight up stronger one.
Alright, which one?
And yeah. Ranged weapons, I actually don't have a whole lot of a recommendation on because I'm not used to them actually being decent. So, I don't know.
Alright, which one?
That said, I don't really want to buy any of those. Alright, protectors are where I'm the most iffy on because here's the thing. They do add to defense, which decreases the amount of damage you take, but not by a lot from what I remember. So unless that's changed, it's not going to be as important, but it does help. And as for accessories, again, they have various effects on them. However, we actually have a lot of DLC accessories, which I'll go into later. But there's also a lot of free DLC accessories that you can just have from the get-go that are way better than any of these. So what we're really going to just purchase is going to be some armor.
Which one? That one?
Shoulder pads for the main character, for Bean. We're going to sell his shirt. We'll go ahead and get some for Ryuji too. We'll go with a cute little cat sweater for Mona, because cat sweater. And, well, confident camisole for Han.
Use it to pull a prank.
Don't use these to pull a prank. I'm buying clothes, dude. Oh yeah, there's something you should know. I don't buy off any model guns from other people, so keep that in mind. I don't want to deal with any problems buying something that's already been modified.
Later.
And that's all I gotta say. So yeah, you can't sell model guns. You going home already? Anyways, I'll have you do the choosing from now on. Get me the strongest looking one. Yeah.
Boss, did you hear? Apparently that subway driver from the accident was acting really odd during his testimony hearing.
You talking about that psychotic whatever thing people are going on about?
Yeah, I heard it completely alters your personality. The news is saying the driver couldn't even speak when they tried asking him questions.
Only an idiot would believe a preposterous story like that. Oh, and sorry, but we're closing soon.
How rude. This must be why you don't get many customers. Your coffee's actually not half bad. The beans must be lamenting the sorry state of this store.
Thanks for stopping in. Please come again.
I'm only trying to help you fix your business. Thanks for the coffee, at least.
What a dick.
Jeez, what a pain. Oh, what do you want? If you're bored, go wash some dishes or something.
How's business?
It doesn't concern you. It's all good as long as the shop doesn't fail. I'm not gonna go wearing a fake smile.
But what if it does fail?
Who knows? Maybe I'll end up living out on the streets. As long as I'm here, the world leaves me be. No annoyances or troublesome people to deal with. It's like my own personal hideaway. I'd be kind of screwed if I lost it. But I guess you would be too. So you better at least try and be useful around here. Anyway, I'm leaving now. Don't cause any trouble.
Okie dokie. So, I went to see Shiho in the hospital. How was she? Her condition is stable. They don't know when she'll regain consciousness, though. I'm sure she'll be okay. Yeah, she'll get better. I know it. I just need to believe. You just gotta believe! Oh, shoot.
We're just about ready to go to the palace. We just need to assemble some infiltration tools. Clean off that desk back there so we can use it.
Right, but not until after I go and see what that last part of the message was. But I'll never forgive Kabushida. He's going to pay for what he did no matter what. But yeah. Alright, so I want to clean this.
Hey!
But what about this?
Hey!
Okay, stupid cat.
That desk! Hurry now and clean it up!
Alright, let's clean it up.
Great. Now you can make things whenever you want.
Now we can create infiltration tools at this work desk. Yeah!
I'll provide the materials this time. Try making a lockpick.
Making infiltration tools, blah, blah, blah. Improving your proficiency increases the number of tools you can make per time trying. Per time trying. During bad weather, your focus will allow you to make an additional tool. Check out all the shops to track down various crafting materials.
Don't think too hard about it. You'll get the hang of it.
So yeah, we can make some tools. What are we gonna make? Well, we're gonna make a lockpick.
Everyone starts off a little clumsy. Don't be sad if it doesn't go well at first, okay?
And just like that, we got a lockpick. Lockpicks are one-time use. You use them, well, once and then they go away.
You should
They
be
break.
able to use this.
Yeah.
And by making tools, our proficiency increased. Our social stats. Our proficiency is still bumbling. I'll go into all the social stats later once we have a little more freedom, but yeah.
We should be ready now. We're heading into the palace tomorrow. Let's get some sleep.
Good morning. Come on, hurry up and get to class. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
That admirable behavior won't do you any good once you're expelled.
Fuck you, buddy.
Well, that wraps up the homeroom period. A word with you, please?
With who? You didn't say my name.
There's something I'd like to ask you. It won't take long.
I see you're already getting on top of the problem I'd mentioned this morning, Miss Kawakami. I appreciate the support.
Thank you again.
Oh, you know this guy, Yoshizawa?
Yes, he lent me a helping hand earlier.
I recommend you steer clear of the likes of him if you have any consideration for your future. Remember the discussion we just had? There are a number of students in this school you shouldn't get involved with. This one's at the top of the list.
Oh, the delinquent transfer student?
Sorry to interrupt, but I need to use the guidance office.
Oh, pardon me. We should be going too. Don't want to get in the way of guiding this delinquent and all.
Please excuse us.
After you. I'm gonna get straight to the point. Did something happen between you and Mr. Kamoshida?
Why do you ask?
Well, there was that little exchange just now, but that's not all. He gave me a brief lecture this morning, and your name came up. Something about the dangers of a lack of supervision. I don't mean to pry, but just make sure you don't go causing trouble, okay? Oh, and one more thing. That girl outside the office, you didn't make a pass at her, did you?
Does that matter? Her ribbon was cute.
Uh-huh. Mr. Kamoshida has a real close eye on you. Apparently, you've been getting involved with Sakamoto-kun. You seem acquainted with Yoshizawa-san as well. Maybe you're just naturally drawn to athletes? Sorry, bad joke. That's all I wanted to discuss. You're free to go.
We didn't discuss anything. So I saw Kamoshida at the school gate this morning. He was just standing there looking at me with this shit-eating grin on his face. That's annoying. He was probably mocking you think. Honestly, seeing that got me even more fired up about this. We're definitely gonna pull this off. Yeah, I'm worried about Shiho, but I want to concentrate on our operation too, and I won't let myself get exhausted like last time. The board meeting's on May 2nd, right? We just gotta take care of him before then. Yeah, my mind's made up. Same goes for me. Me too. Yeah, I'll do my best. No going in without me, okay? Yeah, you better let us know if you're going into the palace, you jerk. Stupid bean.
Okay.
It's finally time to set the plan in motion. I bet the others are ready to go and waiting on the signal. Well, I'll leave the planning to you. If you cannot execute the plan by the deadline, then it's game over. Keep vigilant and be aware of the time remaining. Palaces contain many strong enemies. Consult with your allies and make use of the various facilities in the city to ensure a successful infiltration. Mission start. What to do next? Yeah, you can you can open the assist menu and figure out what other people did, and it'll tell you what the majority of people who were signed on to the network thingy-majigger that I should be signed on. It'll tell you what they did. So, for instance, shut up. I don't need that. Go away. So, if you push the button and go to the network, 67% of everybody who was signed on and playing this went into the palace today. 9% did other stuff like studying. We'll get into that. And 24% went to see the Dr. Takami. And everyone's average level is 7. I'm assuming that's calculated at the end of the day because I'm only level 5. But then again, I also don't really care. Palace? What are we doing about the palace? Ain't we meeting up? If you don't know what to do, let's just go. Well, what do you want to do? Should we meet up? Hang on. Because there's still some other stuff I want to do first. So, I've mentioned before, you actually have a time limit. Not just until we're expelled. We have 2 weeks in-game time. But also just in general. So, if you do certain activities, time will progress forward, and basically you'll lose access to what you're doing during the day, blah blah blah. Oh, is this your first time at the library? It's my job to explain the rules of the library to first-time visitors, so if you don't know how a library works, you borrow a book. Yeah, that's yeah, you can borrow books. No, that's not me. Nope. But you look exactly like how they describe him with those glasses and everything. It has to be you. I don't mean to be rude, but maybe you shouldn't come here. See, you're scaring the other students too. Oh no, I didn't mean that you can't use the library, but...
Man.
The other students are scared of you. I'm feeling more hostility than anything. Check out that study corner. Looks like you can raise your knowledge and guts here. Yes, and that's going into social stats.
What would you like?
But first, I want to borrow a book. Oh, wait, what's that? Easy to learn speed reading techniques. Increases your reading speed. Ooh. Oh, that... That sucks. That is unfortunate because, anyway, that goes into what I was getting at. We're going to borrow, I guess, The Great Thief. We're going to read all these books, I'm sure. But reading books increases social stats. Going into social stats, you have knowledge, guts, proficiency, which we've already increased once, kindness, and charm. My charm is existent. Wow. I exist. Go me. But, yes, you want to increase your social stats because, well, they have various effects on various things. You basically have to increase X number of times, and then it goes up by a level up to a maximum of 5. Right now, everything is at 1. Knowledge is going to be used pretty early in, but I don't want to take today to study because, well, I just don't want to right now. But I do want to borrow a book because, well, that won't progress time forward, and, well, that's something we can do that is productive. Looking at the rail map, a card icon may appear with the name of the station. This hints that there may be one or more confidants in that area. You can, yeah, blah, blah, blah. If you see a card, such as this, so you could go and visit the doctor lady and get her as a confidant, which we'll be doing later. I don't think we're going to do that today. But yeah, it's as simple as that. If you see a card there on this travel map, it's supposed to be the railways, but if you see that card, that means that there is a confidant there. Anyway, next we actually are going to go to Yungen Jaya, although we're not going to be staying there.
How can I help you?
Instead, I want to purchase a DVD player. Although I don't know if I have a TV for it.
Hey,
Yeah, well, you have a DVD player, but you don't even have a TV. You should try cleaning your room. You never know what you might find in there. Oh, that's good to remember. But now we have a DVD player. Now let's head to Central Street. Okay, so to our right is a DVD rental store because, you know, those exist still. Too bad you don't have a TV in your room. I guess there's no reason for us to go in right now. Okay, you stupid cat. So yeah, without a TV, we can't really rent any DVDs. But there's also a bookstore. These books are not ones that we have to return. You can just purchase. And so, because I have DLC, buddy, I guess, we're just going to go ahead and buy all the books. They're pretty cheap anyway. But as I mentioned, books have various effects, including boosting social stats. Over here is the diner.
hey,
Oh, I guess the diner's not open right off in Persona 5R. The diner is actually a much better place to increase your knowledge than the library, or at least it was in the original. I don't know, they might have changed it because, well, they seem to be changing an awful lot of stuff. We'll go into the rest of what's around here later, but those are the big things I wanted to do. So, why don't we bring up Ryuji's message, and yeah, let's meet up. Aw yeah, let's meet up at the hideout then. Let's give him hell. Yeah. There's a lot more to do around town, but we'll get to that
I hope you all
later.
understand that our time limit is May 2nd.
We basically just have to go to that castle and steal the treasure from Kamoshida, right?
But wait, what even is a treasure? I want to know that before we do anything.
A treasure is the physical form of the palace ruler's distorted desires. In other words, it's the core of the palace. Once we steal it, the palace will crumble. I think. Having said all that, even I don't know what Kamoshida's treasure is going to be.
And where can we find it?
There's no way of knowing that until we go in and find out. But if I had to guess, I'd say he has it locked up somewhere in the depths of the palace.
I think I get it now. We just gotta find the treasure, yeah?
Pretty much. There's just a lot we won't know until we go in. In any case, our objective is to find the treasure's location somewhere in the palace. Make sure we go about this with time to spare so we can avoid any unforeseen circumstances. I expect great things from you guys.
Check your progress with the hold meeting option. Selecting Infiltrate Palace will let you go into the palace. Go figure. And it will be nighttime when you return from the palace. If time runs out, it's game over. Keep an eye on the time remaining. You have to go about planning your stuff pretty effectively. There is a calendar for that, but it's not that hard to do, to keep track of what you're doing. So first, let's start out simple. Let's hold meeting!
Now then.
You're both going to get expelled if we don't steal Kamoshida's heart. We can't afford to waste time. I'm going to avenge Shiho no matter what.
Let's start our
Now, about our course of action from here forward. I know we want to steal his heart, but we have no idea where it actually is. I guess we'll just have to explore some more until we manage to find it. Be extra careful about the guard shadows. Getting beaten to a pulp is the last thing we need now. Well, you think? Well, we're managing. I don't think we gotta worry too much.
Okay, meeting
That
adjourned.
should sum things up for the time being. Good meeting, guys. Good meeting. Hold meeting is like one of the most useless things that you can do, but it's hilarious to me. Just because of how stupid it is. Anyway, let's go into the palace.
Let's go. Let's start our strategy meeting.